what I like, and this is not Markus, because again, I have to be clear about this. I like that you guys always let Quigley speak for you. That's the best.
Well, you know, if Markus was with us, he could have cast sleep, and we could be on our merry way.
No, spells don't do anything. Don't you remember? There were no spells that were
Here's the
help.
thing.
Sleep, though.
I don't
no spells
understand
Who?
why you would tell
Said there was
him
what?
that.
He's crazy.
Well, I guess I do. No, wait, I do, because in Sir Gerald's guide,
Yes.
it says that the truth and deception is frowned upon in Sir Gerald's guide.
Never. Don't touch me.
So you thought that would work.
Oh, yes. We have a certificate of authority.
And then when someone asks you if it was part of an investigation, yes.
If someone asks if you're a god,
I'd
Yes.
like to go
you
to the
say
blacksmith.
yes.
Okay.
Why are we, what? Listen.
Blacksmith.
Listen.
Wait, is this Eric talking or Craig?
No, this is Craig.
Why don't you do the talking? People know that,
Oh, dear.
Here,
Maybe I should have talked.
No.
is Alex
You're not
is
here.
Alex good at forgery?
You are not here. Thank you
If
very
you
much.
wanted to forge
A document.
documents, she could try to do that, yes.
Could try to forge a document.
Yeah.
We forge a document from the governor to release Lewis into our custody.
Hey, why don't we just get a disguise?
Why don't we just ask the governor to do it?
why don't
The
you
governor,
guys...
Why don't we just
David
wait a minute,
Crapwell,
guys?
Wait,
hates our
I
guts.
just
He
had-
calls me crank or crunk or...
Wait,
Are you
wait,
listening to me?
Lyra just said something brilliant. What if someone drank a potion to turn us into the sheriff?
Or since the sheriff's here, the governor.
We go
the
to the
governor,
sheriff,
yes.
and he'll be like,
The governor.
is this a mirror in front of me?
Exactly.
We'll be
And
like,
that's why we shouldn't
Yes,
do the
it
sheriff.
is.
Wait, we should
Do the sheriff. Do the governor. The governor isn't going to be at the
Marcus can put
jail.
the sheriff to
But the
sleep.
governor would go.
Marcus does not want to do any of this.
I'm not going all the way back there to get Marcus to let him tell me that he's not coming.
He's not going to do it.
None of us have the potion, though.
Oh,
What
right.
potion? He doesn't have any potions.
Let's go to Cadwell's. I bet he has one.
They're-
He doesn't have it. They're making it.
Oh, that's the glamour thing.
Is there anything specific you'd like to be doing at the Mouse and Moth?
Drinking heavily.
Okay, excellent.
Marcus
I'm
hates
celebrating
us.
my newfound item. So yes.
Excellent.
All
Anyway,
right.
you guys were
Blacksmith.
to the blacksmith.
Great.
To the blacksmith.
I
I
can fix my
rescind that
tools.
because if I drink heavily, they're just going to come back and give me a hard time. So instead, I'm just going to eat a hearty early lunch.
Yeah.
He already
Or no,
said
the
he
early
was
dinner.
drinking
I
heavily.
guess. It's a dinner, right?
It's dinner already?
So I will drink. Yeah, it's dinner time, right?
No.
It's still relatively early
No,
in the
we had
day.
breakfast.
Oh yeah, no, we
Remember?
slept.
You
Yeah, we
slept,
slept. Oh yeah, we slept. Oh, okay, then an early lunch,
Yeah.
and I'll have
He
something
already
to drink
no.
with it.
There's no takebacks on drinking heavily.
You know
God,
what?
not
No,
even that.
you know what?
God.
Fine. I drink heavily.
He said he drank heavily, and this is before, and it's not even noon.
There's no take backsies in this
There's no
world.
take-
I can't
take-backsies.
stop drinking. I have a problem.
Does the ring help him with that, though?
He has to wear it for a week before its magic will take effect at all.
poop.
Okay, you guys go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
Yes.
I can't wait to see what's going to happen at the blacksmith.
Ash seems just delighted to see you guys heading up.
You know, for everyone in this town that loves us, everyone who works here hates us.
It's true.
So,
We've done so much good in this town.
How can I help you guys?
I'm
How's
looking
the,
for a throwing.
It's great.
Yeah?
It's great. How does this feel? No, how does it feel to get hit with this?
Oh, yeah.
terrible.
That was awful.
Well, and I guess it
Or
works.
Terra Bore.
Do you have a throwing axe?
Huh? You're not you're drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
How much?
12 gold.
12 gold for a throwing axe. Is it a one-use item? Or can I retrieve it and use it again?
I mean, if I were you, I would definitely go and pick it up and throw it as many times as you want.
You mean to tell me that you don't have magical boomerang throwing axes?
No, that's not
No,
what
I don't
was
have one of
saying.
those.
I was saying, do I
Oh, that's a shame.
Do you have
You need to get one of those
I'm
magical.
buying one of them.
Do you have throwing daggers?
Yeah.
How much do they go for?
7 gold apiece for daggers.
Let me have 4, please.
Yeah, no problem. have
I
those in
almost
stock.
had these really great bear
28,
claws.
Diana.
28.
Yep.
I had these really great bear claws, and I think they would have been great
Thank
to
you.
make these boots. I wasn't able to get those.
Sounds
so.
like I probably wouldn't have been able to help you too much with that one. You would want a tanner or a shoemaker for that. But interesting idea.
Yeah, I think it'd go well with my boar gauntlet.
If you're going for the whole beast look, yeah.
I have another question. My father in the next town, he broke his lockpick tools, and the locksmith over there, or the armor. I can't talk.
Yeah, which one is it?
It's the locksmith.
The locksmith won't repair them for him. I was wondering if maybe you can repair them for me, so
Roll
I
a
can give
bluff
back to
check
him.
for me.
Oh God!
One.
I rolled a 19. Yes. Plus my 5.
Yeah, it's a little delicate work, but I can do it.
Awesome.
Probably best to just replace that particular tool altogether.
Do you have a replacement?
No, I mean, I don't carry things like that, but it doesn't look like it's too complex.
To fix?
I could
Could
make
you
you
fix
a
it
new
for
one.
me? You can make me a new one?
Just that piece.
Oh
yeah,
yes,
make
I would
you-
appreciate it.
Yeah, okay.
How much would that be?
Let's call it. Let's see, you already bought the daggers. Why don't you give me 35 gold? Take the daggers, and I'll get you a new tool.
And when will that be ready?
I can have it done by the end of today.
Awesome. And I hand you 35 gold.
Okay.
JimJam, so my throwing axe is +5 to ranged attack for my attack roll, correct?
Give me 1 second. I will make
Did
sure
you have
that I know
training?
that.
I can throw ranged things.
Yeah, your range attack is a +5, so when you throw the axe, it'll be at a +5. Throwing axe deals 1d6, and since it's a thrown weapon, you get to add your strength bonus to that, so it's 1d6 plus 3.
That's perfect.
And those have range increments of 20 feet.
Does it have a critical? Just 20?
Yes, it does. At 20, and it's a multiplier of 3 for an axe.
It's not magical though.
No, it's not magical.
Where's the magical weapon shop in town?
Trapsborough doesn't seem to be... Cadwell seems to be the most magical it gets that you've
Yuck.
seen. Madnix
Madnix?
had a lot of
Yeah.
magical stuff in it, but Madnik is gone.
Yeah. Well, he's not gone. He's hiding.
What about all that stuff that you stole that we weren't supposed to know about?
What stuff?
From Manix, didn't you steal a whole bunch of stuff?
From Manix?
I don't know that Quigley knows anything about that.
Oh no, I'm just asking
Yeah.
I just stole
as
2.
bet.
I just stole 2 things: a glass
cool.
ball and a brass mug with gems on it.
Alright, I'm done at the blacksmith. I say thank you, you have been most kind. And I go back to the mouse and moth.
So
I'm with you.
your throwing axe.
Yes.
That's because you're going wizard
grabbed
hunting,
you.
right?
Yes.
That's for the
Bear trap, throwing axe.
snares. So snares and bear traps and throwing axes defeat
Oh my!
evil. Yeah, evil wizards.
Have you never read Sir Gerald's Guide to Heroic Endeavors?
I have not.
It's right there. Chapter
All right, they're
21,
arguing.
traps,
Excellent. I'll
subchapter
be back
B,
later, thank you.
Dark Wizards.
I'm going to go back to the. I'm going to go to the moth and mouse.
Okay.
The
Anybody else doing
Mouse and
anything
moth.
different
Can't.
from going back to the mouse and moth?
What time is this right now?
I mean, it's probably, this whole ordeal has probably taken about 2 hours, so
Jesus.
call it 11:30.
Lunchtime. Early lunch.
I say we save the whole
Lunchtime.
Lewis business until later, and we go at night into Mortarfalls.
No.
You want to do it during the
Why
daytime?
not? You just want the dark evil to be swirling around everywhere?
No. But I'm not a complete moron. I'm gonna rush into a magical house.
What do you think we've been
Viewers
all day.
at home, remember to skip forward from this point and remember those words. Not a complete idiot will not rush forward into the wizard's house. Let's find out what happens.
That's what Crag said. That doesn't mean that Squiggly's not going to be a moron.
Sure.
I don't know why he has
We'll just wait on this.
a letter on his thing still.
You get back to the Mouse and Moth. You find that Markus is also there. He seems fine. He's having a good day. He's having a better day than he was.
So I go up and what time is it?
11:30. It's lunchtime.
11:30.
I think.
You ready for lunch? Yeah. Yeah. So you were drinking before. Yeah. Before noon.
Had a drink.
Sure. All right.
All right, lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
Okay, you eat lunch. Is there anything that anybody intends to be doing specifically?
I would like for
Eating
tonight
lunch.
us to go to Mortarfalls.
Great.
Let's go after lunch.
Yeah, we could just go.
Don't we want to go at night when it's dark, when nobody
No.
is watching us?
Oh,
go
when we
into this
can't
man's
can't
house?
see what's
Anything.
happening and what's coming for us.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
say
not
during
smart.
the day.
Do you remember the armor? Do you remember magical
All right.
armor?
We can go during the day.
Yeah. I don't even have my
first-
glow sticks anymore.
First off,
They got stolen.
we don't even know where he lives.
Yes, we do. Penelope told us.
Yeah, she did.
She showed us on a scroll. It's on a
Penelope told you guys.
scroll. No?
No, she did.
Yeah, it's on.
That's
yeah,
why
it's
I
on a
was
scroll.
confirming that you
Oh,
yes.
sorry, I didn't hear.
Penelope told us.
Penelope or Penny?
Penelope.
You were
Penelope
calling
told
him
you
Penny.
guys
Sure.
where Mortifor lives.
Penelope.
You just didn't have.
sorry.
She the only reason she suggested you go to Swiftwinds was because that's who was managing the property in Mortifor's absence.
And now we have the key.
And are we done with lunch?
I pay for my gold. My
Your gold?
I've been drinking.
Yeah.
I pay for my drinks with 1 gold piece each, and tell Maisie she's not allowed to take my mug.
You
Why?
keep buying mugs at that price. You can drink as often as you like.
I keep buying mugs.
How many drinks did he have?
That's up to Markus to decide.
3.
3. 3 is the number.
He just had 3 drinks?
No food?
So
I
are we
guess,
going
yeah.
to Mortarfalls or not?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, we are.
I'm ready.
All right, let's
Wonderful.
go. Are you coming?
Stride boldly forth. Let's go.
We're gonna need you. Yep, I said it.
So
Go,
We need you.
Junkie.
So I have been trying to talk
I'm in.
sense. I have been trying to talk sense into people.
People?
You
Townspeople?
townspeople. You know I hate magic.
So, Greg,
Oh yeah, you do.
you
Oh, I
could
hate-
help rid the world of more magic. And also, there will probably be fighting.
Did you
Not-
just encourage him to rid the world of magic, Quigley?
Evil magic, Lord Markus.
Dark
Not
magic.
if we're
Hurts my
dead.
feelings, Quigley.
Dark magic.
Not if we're dead.
You are so troublesome sometimes. I stride boldly forth out the door.
To where?
He's going. He's forth. Boldly.
Mortimer's house.
He's on his way.
I'm following.
I'm following.
So is most of the rest of the party.
Come on, Craig.
You have 2 options, Craig.
And Markus.
We stay here and don't see Quigley's death, or we go there and watch Quigley die.
Or you could.
Let's go. Let's go.
It'll
and watch
be
this.
it'll be impressive.
Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
Let's.
Y'all. Let's go.
Who is she? We
We're walking there.
do not stride boldly forth. We
But we walk.
reluctantly follow.
But we
And
walk.
I
Stride reluctantly
I take my
forward.
4th mug
Okay.
with me that is, I'm still drinking out of.
Sure. Make a fortitude save. You guys following Quigley, who is very certain of his goal in life.
I'm a true alcoholic.
All right.
17 plus 1
Okay.
is 18.
Okay.
So I believe I'm okay.
Good. It's only 4 drinks.
Following Quigley,
Just
you soon come to a place where he stops, and he points to a house and he says, "That's the one." You're not quite sure what you were expecting from a wizard's home, but this was definitely not it. It's just very mundane. It is one of the smaller homes in the town's main residential area, without any flash or panache at all. It is a little bigger than a hut, and you would guess that there can't be more than 1 or 2 rooms inside. There is a door in front, and a small window beside it, covered by a hanging curtain.
Are there people around us?
It's the middle of the day, there are people. Nobody seems to be taking any particular notice of you.
All right. So I say to Lady Alex, I say, do you want to sneak up and see if you can have a peek in the window?
Isn't there a curtain though? I mean,
Is it blocking whole view?
It's alright. 19 on the die.
To do what? Sneak or to...
Sneak and looking through the window.
I mean, you get up to the window, you look through, the curtain makes it very difficult. It's thin enough, like you can see that it's really dark in the room beyond, you know that, but there's only some vague shapes and you can't really even tell what they are.
I can't really see anything.
There's nothing moving. You don't see any signs of movement or like habitation or anything. In fact, you would guess, based on the looks of the grounds and the way that everything is, like this has probably not been entered in some time.
All right. So
So what kind of magical traps you think?
I
Set
go.
up?
I put the key in the lock, and
Okay.
I turn the key.
Click.
Now,
now
the
we're
good
gonna
news
find out.
is,
Take it out.
he would appear
Hey.
he has a key.
Open the door.
It swings open. Beyond the door is a narrow rectangular room, about 15 by 10 feet. The far wall has a doorway leading to a second room, but you would guess that those 2 rooms are the entirety of the home. In this front room, you see a writing desk still covered in books and papers, and there is a reading chair that seems out of place in this simple room for its opulence. The quality of the wood and the richness of the upholstery suggest it is a piece of furniture that cost more than the entire place.
Oh.
Aside from that, there's nothing...
I cast Mage Armor.
Okay, you cast Mage Armor.
Do you want to check for traps?
Far away are we from the door? Do you think?
I'm a good 5 to 10 feet back, just looking through the door
Okay.
at what Quigley is doing,
Yeah.
not entering.
I'm back there too.
Yeah.
I'm not in it.
This is
Just waiting for
So-
death.
this is
Lady
very
Alex
dumb.
and I are walking in.
I'm
As soon
detecting
as
for
we get
traps.
out of view from the world, I'm going to equip my shield and my sword.
Okay.
I
Are you going to close the door behind you then, so that
no,
nobody
no,
can see
no,
you?
no. I'm detecting traps right now.
Okay.
So I rolled.
Are
one.
you when you say detecting traps? Is there anything specifically in the room that you're searching, or is it just like the floor?
Can I? The surroundings in general.
You would have to specify. There's the desk.
Okay, let's do
there's the chair.
the floor
there's the
first.
floor.
Can we take a
Floor?
20 and just check the whole place?
Not for checking traps. You can't take
All
it.
right.
Just the floor for now.
Okay. Go ahead and what'd you roll?
11 plus my 7.
Okay, 18. You don't see anything that appears to be dangerous. You see no tripwires, nothing, no sinking floorboards, no signs of sabotage in the woodwork, nothing that strikes you as dangerous.
I don't really see anything, Quigley.
Just for kicks.
Lyra, are you doing anything?
No,
Just
I'm not
chilling
in
with
there.
us. You're chilling with us.
Hanging back with those 2?
Yeah.
All right.
I take out my collapsible 10-foot pole
Yes.
and I start poking things around the room.
Okay. What are you poking?
You said there's a desk, right?
Yes, there is.
I'm going to poke the desk.
Okay. You shuffle some papers around with the 10-foot pole. Nothing happens.
And you said there's a couch,
There's a chair.
The chair.
a chair. I poke the chair.
Okay. Nothing happens.
What else is there?
That's it for this room. You know that there's another doorway that leads into a second room.
I say we should check the rest of the room for traps. And I say, Sir Crag, Lord Markus, there's no
You have to
traps
be
right
louder.
here.
You have to be louder because we're
And
a
Lyra.
little ways. Yeah, and Lyra too. We're all
I'm
standing
with them.
back.
Sir Crag, Lord Markus, and Lady Lyra, all of you scaredy cats over there, there's no traps right here.
Come on in.
Yeah, I was gonna say just for kicks, you detect magic this far back.
Oh yeah, I can detect magic. I detect magic.
Okay. You detect a faint magical aura ahead of you.
Yeah, there's magic.
I might be all right here.
I'm not getting it from a specific item. You were just saying.
Because, yeah, you're far enough back that you if you move in and like focus, you can kind of
It's
detect
not
certain
that
specific
dark.
things,
All
but
right.
you know that ahead of you there are magical auras.
It's not that dark in the room, correct?
No, it's like if you were in the middle of the day and you drew the curtains. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
there's some light, but not much.
So we check for more traps on the ground.
Okay, in this room, or because in this room
In
you've
this room. They're all, the whole ground is covered.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's
fairly
fine.
certain that it's safe to walk in this room.
I go over to the desk and I start looking at the papers.
Okay, under the table is a packet of documents that you find, and I mean literally in real life.
What?
Under the table, there's a packet of documents. In real livesies.
Whoa!
Wow! Look at that.
You guys are not in the room, so.
Yes, so
That's cool, Jim. Nicely done.
let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that.
Some
Are you guys doing
ancient-
anything?
I will move up to the door and
Okay.
look inside,
Oh
detecting
my
magic.
goodness,
Wait.
it's a cipher!
You can detect that there is definitely some magic in this room, though you haven't pinpointed its exact location, and there's probably one or two more magical auras
Cipher.
further back.
I look to the left.
Okay.
Do I detect magic?
T. I.
Really, all you would want to do is you just spend another minute concentrating. You can more closely pinpoint.
I definitely
That's
spend the
so,
next
yeah,
minute.
Okay, so you just stand in the doorway and try to pinpoint the magical aura. There's something about the desk, something in the desk that is magical,
Oh.
and
Is this us?
yes.
that's what you notice.
This is
now.
us. That's
is us.
Craig. Death and misery. That's me.
This is me. The blundering fool!
They bring.
One who
We
delights
walk
in
up with
cruelty,
him.
so-
I
That's
kind of,
Lord
as I
Markus.
see, as I saw
Probably.
him go forward, I kind of
Yeah,
move forward.
drinks.
Maybe
Sex
a little
and
bit, but I'm
gambling.
not at. I'm okay
You're
not
not,
even.
not
to
in
prevent
it.
the coming of a savior.
I just don't. Yeah,
Library.
I mean it's magic.
Oh,
I'm
library.
waiting because I need to heal people if they get hurt.
Okay, there's that.
Okay.
Are you all in the room now?
We're closer to it though. You could yell at us.
We found some clues, guys.
And that's definitely the only magical aura in this room. And then there's
desk.
something definitely beyond.
Whoa.
The desk, not the chair,
No, the chair does not appear to be
what
magical.
He's.
but the desk.
Yes.
Ancient times, a mind.
Not the desk itself. There's something else. When you make a perception check for me.
Right, you start reading through these. I'm going to read this.
Darn the luck. 8.
Okay. I mean, you can see pretty easily that there is a drawer in the desk.
Okay, so this is
Quigley.
this talks about.
Yes, wait 1 second. I do not believe that this man is a dark wizard anymore. Look, it says, I believe this entire prophecy affair is getting entirely too serious to ignore. I am not the only one in town interested in the history of woe and Lunai. I hear there is a group of people who study the prophecy. Supposedly, their leader has a complete copy of it. How they managed to get a hold of that, I'll never know. I shall try to make contact with them. It is a task that may prove more difficult than one might think. They are incredibly secretive. However, I believe I have a contact. Kyle Dormiter, a fisherman who spends all his time at the Naiad. Or at least he did. Rumor is he showed up one day talking about some new belief that we are approaching the end of it all, and then he stopped associating with his old friends entirely. They say he has a new home in town. I should pay him a visit. That was April 14th. April 16th. I made contact with Mr. Dormiter. He seemed wary but interested, especially when I started talking about the ancient history of the region. God knows, no one is ever interested in that. I will mention the prophecy directly next time, see how that strikes him. April 21st. I talked with Mr. Dormiter again. When I mentioned woe, I could tell he knew just what I was talking about. The war, woe, Lunai. He has a wealth of knowledge on the subject, and I know I didn't teach him. When I pressed him on where he gets his information, he told me he would show me. I'm getting closer. April 26th. I convinced Mr. Dormiter to let me meet his group. He led me into the sewers. The sewers! Of course, that all made sense right away. The entire town is built on top of an ancient ruin? No idea! We're using that infrastructure to a whole ancient civilization, and I didn't even realize it. I should have guessed Chatwell wouldn't bother to have built a sewer system himself. He would naturally just use one already in place and claim credit for having such a modern town. The complex below the city is incredibly dangerous to the unwary. We were able to stick to the shadows and find safe passage, but only because it was clear that Mr. Dormitor knew the route. He warned me ahead of time of things that lurk in the ancient tunnels. I will have to conduct a more thorough investigation later to ensure nothing poses any threat to the town. We eventually came to a large room these people are using as some sort of a temple. I could tell right away that I was dealing with some true believer types. They seem to have an entirely different interpretation of the prophecy than I. They think Woe's return will be as a destroyer, that the 4 disciples will usher in the end of all things, and they welcome it. I kept my own beliefs close to the chest. I don't know how they might react if I tried to argue that they were wrong.
But there's 4, and there's 5 of us.
Right.
Yeah, this is all about us.
I know.
We're the 4.
But what about me?
So you can read these. They're all about the 4 disciples.
I'm in the room now. I walked
Yeah.
in while he
you
was
went in.
rooming,
Yeah, you
while he was
walked
reading.
past.
Too.
So what I believe is that one is the negative aspects of how
Yes.
they believe that we will destroy the world.
Right.
This is the positive aspects of us
Yes.
that they believe will save the world.
Again, not on this. There's 4 of you guys. There's 5 of us, and there's only 4 people.
Do you want to look at this?
Supposedly, 4 disciples. So what happens to me if this is true?
Well, there was a suit of armor that was supposed to
Trying
take care
to
of that.
kill me.
Okay, so this says the 4 disciples. Rage. I think we know who that one is. The embodiment of anger. Destructive power of wrath. Born foreign, perhaps, or high birth, signs unclear. Malice, death and misery. I think we know who that one is. One who delights in killing,
Hey.
spreading suffering, lurks unseen, and slays the weak and strong alike. Ignorance. Oh, Quigley, I'm sorry. The blundering fool sows the seeds of destruction unwittingly, seemingly at random, always striving for more, but intentions twisted towards evil. A follower? Spite. One who delights in cruelty. I know, that's just not. Surrounded by chaos of his own, This is terrible. They're saying these things about you? Leroy?
keep
That's
reading.
awful. Sinks friends and foe alike by wantonly lashing out.
Books.
Oh, look.
They-
Drink, sex, gambling.
You do those things?
That'd be you.
How do we get you into those more?
Want to read that one?
Sure.
We need
And
to
these
find
are the
some books.
positive ones. Strength. Stalwart, resolute, bullheaded, perhaps, but able to carry the great burdens of the meek. A leader. Okay. Cunning. Outwit evil, out of the box
While they're
problem
reading
solving.
this, I'm gonna go towards the back. The back.
Quick
room.
to action, sometimes brash.
The back room. This isn't.
Justice.
There isn't really much to this at all. There's a single bed large enough for 1 person and a large wooden trunk. The room is otherwise empty.
Can I try and open up the trunk?
Yeah. You see that when you go to the lock, you see that it is locked, but it has a very strange lock on it. It seems to be a combination lock of 3 letters rather than numbers in a row.
Quigley,
Yes.
can you bring me that paper that has the letters circled?
Yes.
T-I-J. J? T.
So also there is this cipher. It's written like this, but that sheet of paper right there has the interpretations of it. I'm deciphering it as we speak.
Great. Quigley's deciphering. So,
There's justice and there's intellect. Those are the last 2.
Oh, intellect?
Study and discipline
Really?
of mind, which goes with spite. Look
Really?
at that. This is the
T-I-I.
positive that you could be, but you resort to
He
this
thinks.
instead.
so you are a
gonna
believer
do
that the prophecy is indeed that we are
T-I-I.
evil.
Nothing happens.
No, I'm saying that is what you
Quiggles.
fall into instead
Yes.
of living
Can
up
you
to
come
your
help me?
potential. However, I'm not even on this. So I'm a little
Yes.
concerned that I'm going to not
There's a
make
lock
it
on
to the
this
end.
chest, and it requires 3 letters.
But I'm with you guys. There
Alright.
should be 5
Not
disciples.
T-I-I.
No, I think you're fine.
Did you not see what
Oh.
tried to kill me?
It's an R?
No.
Where do you see R?
See an R right there.
Clarify.
All right, I'm going to try T-I-R.
Nothing happens.
No.
Can I see this?
Yeah.
I'm deciphering. Can you guys decide what to do with the desk?
Well, I think you should look in the top drawer.
All
But I
right.
back away from it.
I pull open the top drawer.
It's locked.
It's locked.
I tried.
And my tools are with the locksmith.
Just one tool.
Blacksmith. Oh, just one?
Just one tool.
You could make an attempt, I would say, at a -1 penalty for not having your full set.
I rolled a 7. Plus
We
my...
can roll all night.
Rolled a 12.
Plus,
It's my, oh, I'm having a brain fart.
open disabled device. is
Oh,
your-
12 plus my 11.
Okay, -1.
So,
22.
yeah.
Okay, on your second try, you get the lock open, and the drawer pops just a touch.
Okay. Would you like to open it more?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you're the one who wanted it open.
I didn't.
No, I think.
I didn't say
Quigley-
anything about that. I'm standing.
I
I'm
thought someone wanted
still.
it open.
I pull open the drawer.
Good.
You're still out.
Okay, when you open the drawer,
You're still.
there is a sudden burst of dust that puffs up. Nice. Laying in the drawer, you see several rolled pieces of paper.
Are these the scrolls that are missing? The mortifer?
You've never seen the missing texts. You would not know that.
Can we pull them up and look at them?
Yeah, you can look at them. They are sealed. Are you gonna break the seal?
Yeah.
Don't do that, Alex.
Why?
Can I please see those scrolls?
Oh, they might be magic. Here you go.
They are indeed magic.
Here.
I take them.
Okay. You have
So-
3 scrolls in your possession.
Do they have any outward markings on them?
No, they're sealed. They're sealed with wax, but the wax isn't even stamped. It's just. blob.
Okay. Looking at the scrolls, there are 3 of them.
Yep.
I begin trying to identify them.
Okay. Do you have read magic prepared?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. You would have to break the seal. You open up the scrolls. You cast read magic. It'll take you a few minutes to decipher each one, but then, so that's going to be what you're doing for a little bit here.
Okay.
Backing away from that.
Okay, you back away from that.
Yes.
Reading is a dangerous thing that Crag does not fully understand.
Oh, Brad hates magic.
Lyra,
Yes.
you up to anything?
Well, I've been looking at this
No
and
good.
confused why there's only 4 disciples
Yes.
and not 5.
Make a roll a check and add your intelligence modifier to it.
19 and intelligence
Yeah.
plus 1.
Yep.
That's
20.
enough. You actually, it suddenly strikes you when you're actually even saying it in your head that there seems to be 4 people involved in this prophecy, and you're not sure where you fit into it. You specifically remember that Madnik was muttering about there's only 4, and so you have to go. And so that was when he attacked the group specifically to eliminate you. You seem
Right.
to be some sort of unknown quantity in this.
Oh, geez. That or I'm gonna die.
I'm going to go back to the chest and put in W-O-E.
W-O-E. There's a pop, and the lock opens.
Take off the lock,
Okay.
and I open up the chest.
You open the chest. When you do, you see nothing but darkness. No bottom of the box, nothing. However, you do notice that there are handholds, like a ladder, leading down into the darkness.
Oh my god. Guys,
What's up?
I found a trap door.
Not even. I'm like so far. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just so far away.
Where are you?
I'm outside.
Oh, are you?
And I'm away from him because I don't know what the hell he's doing
Okay.
with
Are
magic
you not
scrolls.
I'm inside.
I'm inside.
Well, I'm
When he
out.
was-
I'm
when
out.
he was
Deep
reading, I
inside,
came
though.
inside.
Yeah.
Well, you're yelling to them.
I'll wait till quick.
Yeah, I'm somewhat near the door to the exit.
Marcus, at this point, you have the first scroll deciphered. It is a scroll of Stone Shield.
Nice.
Nice.
Let me tell you what that spell does here in a
It's
moment.
the new mage armor.
Good with for only one.
Stone Shield is a first level spell. This effect, the effect is you, and it creates a stone wall whose area is 1 square feet, or 5 square feet. It lasts for 1 round, and this is a reaction spell, so you can cast this as an instantaneous reaction at any time. It doesn't have to be on your turn.
Does it surround me or it places a wall in front of me?
It places a wall in front of you. Yes.
Right.
The description: a 1-inch thick slab of stone springs up from the ground, interposing itself between you and an opponent of your choice. The stone shield provides you with cover from that enemy until the beginning of your next turn, granting you a +4 bonus to armor class and a +2 bonus on reflex savings throws. If the opponent attacks misses you by 4 or less, the attack strikes the shield instead. The stone shield has a hardness of 8 and 15 hit points. If the shield is destroyed, the spell ends and the shield crumbles away into nothing. Spells and effects that damage an area deal damage to the shield. You cannot use this spell if you are not adjacent to a large area of earth, such as stone, the ground, a wall, anything. So it's basically an instantaneous reaction to create a barrier if somebody tries to hit you.
Nice.
That's the first scroll.
I like
You
it.
Continue.
I like that scroll a lot.
Continue your
with,
studies.
Continue with the good stuff.
Yes.
So it's gonna
All right.
be. It's
Do
gonna
the
be.
things that are good.
So now you'll have to spend several more minutes for the next scroll, but you got through
I'm
the first
okay
one.
with several more minutes.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be like, mage armor,
Wall.
banish, and then pop back in. Oh God, brick wall.
Yeah.
Oh
that's-
God,
It's
run
a real
away.
shame that I stay alive.
Yeah.
It's really difficult.
How's it coming over
I'm
there?
gonna wait for the group to be done.
Oh, I'm
You don't want to
still
just
working
head down
on
into the
it.
darkness?
Yeah, but myself, I don't think so.
Oh, come on. What kind of rogue are you?
Fine. I will.
Don't let me. Do not
Oh my
let
gosh,
me do that
no.
to you.
No, let him do that. Let him do that. Let him do that.
No.
Let him do that. Let him do that.
No, absolutely
Go down,
not.
go down, go down, go down. By yourself, by yourself, by yourself.
Alex,
Is
Jim
there-
was challenging me right now.
Is there a tree?
God was.
Is there like a tree I could go like
Pee
sit
on?
down next to?
Oh, you gonna take a crag crap? Is it time?
No, I already took
There's
one
a
this
beautiful
morning.
chair inside.
What's wrong with you,
I'm
Crag?
going in there.
You're like Debbie
doesn't
Down.
Go
like,
inside,
he doesn't
Craig.
like.
I'm not going
Magic.
inside.
Sit in the chair,
I'm
Craig.
not sitting in the chair.
Okay.
Go ahead and challenge me as much as I'm not sitting in the chair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You could sit somewhere. Yeah. That's
I'm
fine.
gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go
You
sit
relax.
down. This is
away.
taking forever. I don't know
relax
what's happening
away
here.
from them. Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of nice. Have some crag time.
If you guys are just going to wait this out, then you get through the second scroll about 10 minutes later.
Yeah,
This is
I
a
wanna go
scroll
along.
of jump.
Jump.
I'll get you a description of that in a moment.
Oh, hey.
This is a first level spell. It is a touch spell. It lasts for 1 minute per level, so in your case, 3 minutes. The subject gets a +10 enhancement bonus on acrobatics checks made to attempt high or long jumps. This will increase at higher caster levels.
Cool.
He can cast that on himself.
Himself or anybody he touches, yes.
So you touch yourself.
So now what he can
Jump
do,
really high.
Crag, he can mage armor, vanish, leap up into a tree, and wait it out up there.
Yeah, but not before he makes a stone wall.
Well, that's
Like, that'd
just
be
for
like,
show.
"Ah!"
That's just for flash.
Yeah,
Boom,
stone wall.
brick
like,
wall.
If I don't do the brick wall and I'm invisible, you guys won't know how amazing I am.
Jim, is there anything else in that room other than the bed and the chest?
Make a perception check. Go ahead and search it.
I'm just curious. Maybe not. I rolled a 4 plus my, I think it's 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. 119. 1 7. No, 6.
I mean, it seems pretty obvious to you that this place has been abandoned for a long time. There's dust, cobwebs everywhere, and everything seems to have been removed from it. There really doesn't seem to be any other
Just
stuff.
The chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's it going, Quigley?
Oh, you know, it's
He's almost
I'm
done.
getting quite close, actually.
All right, great.
Probably solve the puzzle if I was smarter.
Drink your
Be sure to
Ovaltine.
drink your Ovaltine. Crummy commercial.
All right, Jim. What other amazing thing do I now have?
All right.
That they don't.
Yeah, another 10 minutes passes, and this final scroll is a scroll of protection from evil,
Yes.
but it's communal.
What?
Communal protection from evil.
Oh, he's gonna throw that one away.
No.
No, we might really need that.
Really? A communal one?
Yep. This is a 2nd level spell.
That's awesome.
And I will get you... Yeah, it's a 2nd level spell. This gives everybody, all of your allies, a +2 deflection bonus to their armor class.
Yeah,
And a +2 resistance bonus on saves.
that's pretty sweet.
Both of these bonuses apply against attacks made by evil creatures only.
Well, who's to say who's evil? Like,
I decide.
God.
I decide. I'm the captain now.
like,
Look at him. Look at him.
so
How long?
there's more effects to it because it has a second.
Oh,
part.
crap.
Yeah.
All right. What else
The
you got?
subject immediately receives an additional savings throw against any spells or effects that possess or exercise mental control over the creature, such as charms, compulsions,
Lyra.
commands, domination.
The rest of those.
The savings throw is made with a
sitting here waiting
+2
for it.
bonus, using the
Markus.
same
No, it's
difficulty
fine.
as the original effect.
I just want to read it again.
If successful, the effect is suppressed for the duration of the spell. The effect will resume when the duration of the spell expires. So it doesn't cancel the effect, it just suppresses it. And thirdly, the spell prevents bodily contact by evil summoned creatures. This causes the natural weapon attacks of such creatures to fail, and the creatures to recoil if such attacks require touching the warded creature. Summoned creatures that are not evil are immune to this effect. The protection against contact by summoned creatures ends if the warded creature makes an attack against or tries to force the barrier against the blocked creature. So the creatures cannot attack you, but if you attack them first, that effect is broken. It doesn't break the spell, though. You still get the other bonuses. This lasts 1 minute per level, so 3 minutes in your case. And it affects your allies.
how many?
I need.
Wait, I'm sorry. The spell functions in 1 minute intervals, but you can divide them amongst creatures touched. So you have 3 minutes, and you can divide those 3 minutes against other creatures that you touch.
Gotcha.
So now with that armor, is the armor summoned or no? That wasn't a summoned creature.
No.
No, that would have had
This
no
is
effect.
specifically for like demons or devils that are extraplanar evil creatures.
Yeah, we'd really be excited to fight
shadow
them.
beasts
like
and
red,
stuff like
like
that.
red mask mercenaries.
Red mask
Are they
mercenaries are not.
evil? They're not like.
If they are not,
Not
evil,
demons.
then it won't
The
be.
unwritten thing says, pronounced as one letter and written as 3, 2 letters there are, and only 2 in me. I see what you see. I'm green, blue, or gray. Read from both ends, the same either way.
May I read that?
Me.
No.
No, it's not.
No, that's M.
Well, I
Read
didn't.
not read the same both ways.
Oh, by the way, it also says in the 4 aspects of woe.
I. It's I. E-Y-E.
Yeah.
I see what you
yes.
see. E-Y-E. I
Yeah.
read both ways.
Yes.
That's great. We got
I-
it. So moving on.
You-
Took
you're
no
welcome.
time. That was great.
You're welcome.
I'm
it
super
was me.
impressed
Oh
with
yeah,
you
because we're
right now.
Well, I'm not even here.
Yeah, you are just.
All right, well,
chilling
this was a
outside.
success, I say.
I'm checked out. Wait,
Peace
No,
out.
no,
Wait,
no, no, no.
nobody
There's- No.
Nobody died.
I take these and
This
I
was a,
put them
this
in
was
my
a
bag.
smashing
Okay, you
success.
keep the documents.
Good job, Craig. You led us to success.
Guys, in the second room, there is a ladder leading down.
Don't
What?
care.
To what?
Why?
Because we got nice things and none of us died.
Adventure.
And
Quigley?
there are no.
Stride boldly forth.
Yes.
Jim, I detect magic in the rest of the building.
There is where when she's talking about there's a chest back here and there's magic back there. Oh, definitely.
In the room,
Oh,
Or-
what?
Down
I mean,
below.
the chest, like there is a powerful magical aura here.
from the chest.
Yes.
Emanating from out the chest. No. No.
Nothing makes me want to go down that.
and at this point, I have mustered the courage to go inside since
many
he's
of us have
since he
torches?
proclaimed.
Is it so dark down there that
You
we-
cannot see the bottom of this.
So I don't have a torch.
I don't have a
cast
torch.
light on one of my mugs
Okay.
and drop it.
You see it fall and then it disappears from
Ah, yes. So this is what we call a portal.
A portal?
Portal.
Yeah.
Where would we go?
you. Make a knowledge
know.
arcane check.
At least I think it's a portal. You'll tell me in a second. Knowledge Arcana 13 on the die. With my 11 is a 24.
Either a portal or probably more likely an extra dimensional space or some combination of the two.
What's wrong?
What's the matter?
Well, this is his hidey hole, probably.
A what? A hiding hole?
Like, well, you know how you want your personal space?
Yes.
Well, wizards often keep a personal boundary where they don't want others to go. And so it's a space that doesn't exist.
What?
But it does exist. Right there. We're looking at it.
But it doesn't.
So
is he dead?
is he there? Do you think?
Can we call for him?
There's definitely something there. Do I think he's there? Depends on what kind of space he built. Usually these spaces are, well, they can range in size and function. I mean, I suppose it was 3 years ago that he was last seen?
Could we send him a
Yeah.
note?
I mean, anything you drop in there is going to go into the extra dimensional space.
Send him a note. What
So I go over to the desk,
a message in
pull
the
out a piece of paper,
Sure.
and I start writing, and I write down, Dear Mortford,
Okay.
I mean, here's the...
we are the four.
5.
While he writes that, I'm just talking to Craig. I'm like, so...
There's 5 of us.
You wouldn't die by entering that. But if there are protections upon entering it, because wizards like their privacy, or if Quigley touches something he shouldn't within this space that doesn't exist,
Maybe
then...
trapped.
Well,
Like Aladdin.
certainly
Huh?
if the space,
Like Genie?
if this was locked, you would never get out.
The Cave
That
of
is true.
Wonders.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
That was good.
it is open. You would not die by entering it again, but the mere entering of it will not kill you. You'll just be in the space that doesn't exist.
Well, that's why we have 50 feet of rope.
Well, again,
Right.
the rope will be fine.
44, sir.
No, I have 50 feet of strong rope that I bought
I
at
do too.
Sarge's.
So I write, Dear Mortifor,
Yeah.
we are the 4 disciples that you speak of in your letters. At least someone told us that was. We believe Woe has been set free and would like an answer from you. And I just run over and I throw it in.
It disappears down into the darkness.
You didn't want a bottle? I have an empty bottle.
It would shatter.
Why would it shatter?
Well, if gravity applies in the non-existent space,
Which we don't know.
So,
I mean, chances are it does.
should I stride boldly forth?
No.
Yes. Let's have a vote.
Oh, a vote. A vote.
Go into
You tie the rope
nothingness?
around me. I go into the hole.
Again, you'll come back out of the hole as long as we don't shut the box and lock you. You should go into the box.
2 times of a pull means it's safe. If I start pulling on it frantically, just yank me back up.
This is a Stargate. That's what we found.
What do you think?
How many feet do you want? We put all the ropes together?
I'm for this idea.
But there's a ladder.
No. Why do that when we can lower quickly with rope?
No. But this is just to
ladder.
make sure that we can pull him out
Just
from the
start with
upside down.
Just start with the 50 feet.
I have 50 as well.
And I'll go in there and then come right back out.
Oh,
Just go say hi.
sure. We've come this far.
I don't think this is a good idea.
So you
I
tie the
like
rope
it.
to Quigley.
Yeah, we tie the rope around his
Remember,
waist.
2
That's
pulls, it's safe.
the best knot.
Frantically pulling, yank me back up this
What
thing.
about 1 pull?
No, there will be 2 pulls.
What if it goes slack?
You can also yell.
Frantic pulling.
Should we tie?
2 pulls, frantic pulling.
Is there
Got it.
something we could tie off on too on this side?
I mean, there's the bed. There's
Just
the
to
other
let you know,
furniture isn't very sturdy.
Squire Quigley is very brave right now. Ben is scared.
That's awesome.
Makes my heart happy, Quigley.
So
I know, it's a little...
I go ahead, and you've tied the rope to me, yes?
Yeah, it's tied
Yeah.
up.
You're holding on to it?
Yeah, I go to the
Craig
other
can
end.
tie good
I go to the
knots,
other
right?
end and I start tying it around
You're
Alex.
very confident that that is the best knot you could do.
Is it all right? And I start climbing into the box.
Oh my
It
gosh.
doesn't to the space that doesn't exist.
Yep.
Quigley begins to descend this ladder,
It's a horrible idea.
rung by rung, and he's looking up at you guys,
Smiling.
and he's looking back up. Every time he goes down a little bit further and a little bit further, and Quigley, suddenly you look down and your foot's gone, and you get back up really quick, but it's still there, and you don't feel any different. But then when you put it back down into the darkness, it's just gone. And he gets further and further down, more and more of him disappearing as he goes down into this hole. And suddenly he is gone from view. And that is where we will end. As we have reached the end of our time here on Dragons and Stuff.
I think that what we'll do real quick before you give a wrap
Yes.
up here, I want people to know that all the cool notes that Jim created today, I think
Oh,
we're gonna go
yeah,
ahead and put
show
those
them.
Yeah,
on the
that's awesome.
Facebook page so you guys can see all the documents on the Facebook page. We'll make an album. We'll have them up there for you so you can see all the documents.
Excellent.
But Jim, I want you to be able to
Cool.
close out the show how you want to
Yeah.
close it out. But I want people to know that that's how you'll be able to see all those documents because
That's a
there's a lot of work
cliffhanger.
into them
Get
and
it?
they're really
Yeah.
cool. And you should see if you were able to decipher it as quickly as
As
Quigley.
Quigley.
As quickly as Quigley.
Because it's
Quickly,
Quigley.
quickly.
Or if you can trick your friends with the riddle and have them take longer than Markus the Magnificent to solve it.
You got that one pretty quick.
I solved the chest
If it's right, of
fast,
course.
too.
You did.
It's right.
After 3 tries.
That's true. Yeah, you guys all
tries.
did
The
riddle
very,
was
very
great.
well. It was
All
very,
right, that
very
was super
exciting.
fast.
No
Thank
tugs.
you. What's that?
Not a tug.
Not a tug. There's
Not
been
a
no tug
tug.
yet. We'll have to find out
Look
next
at
time.
Craig, he was so excited
was
to
so
tug
ready.
that rope.
I don't want to tug it. I want to see.
Everyone, thank you for watching our 6th episode of Dragons and Stuff. Hopefully, you have already been to limitless-adventures.com/dragons and seen all the really awesome forest encounters they have for you. If you haven't, this is an awesome time to go and see it. Perhaps you've been inspired to run your own game, and now you have some pre-made encounters ready to go so that you don't have to take on all that burden yourself. Or maybe you are running a game already and you just want a little extra help. Go over there, get their stuff. They're helping us out, and we want to help them out, and we want to help you guys out. So everybody gets helped. Everybody wins. Thank you again for watching. Make sure that you like the show on Facebook and share it, because that is really how we're going to keep going with this. Is if you guys are spreading the word, getting more and more of an audience to come to the show and watch us do what we do. Thanks again for watching. We will see you next week, 6 p.m. Friday night for episode 7.
Good night.
Oh man.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to stay up to date on the most recent, most current Dragons and Stuff news, head over to facebook.com/Dragons and Stuff. Not only will you get the most recent, most current news, but you can watch us live at 6 p.m. Friday night, Pacific Standard Time. We will be there playing, so come join us. See you there.